Alright guys, we're back for at-home fitness. Today we're at Bryson's new place. As you can see, he's got a nice little home gym set up, so we're about to see lots of stuff here today. We're going to start a little warm-up for Christy's birthday workout, so I don't know if Bryson knew that, but he's going to try and kick the crap out of her for her workout. It's designed specifically for her, so what we're going to go with this workout, guys, warm-up wise, we're going to go 3 rounds. We're going to go 10 kettlebell swings. You can go Russian or American. 10 beat swings, 3 inchworms with a push-up. Let's go. Got the green machine too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Did you automatically put the handstand push-up wall up there? Or did you learn that the hard way?
Learned it the hard way. You can see on the left.
Yeah.
All the stuff on the left there wasn't. Man, it's like, we gotta do something. This is ridiculous.
I would say the benefit of that is like that little, whatever kind of wood that is, it slides really well to go up and down.
It's laminate.
Yeah. Cheater reps.
Yeah.
Watch Bryson's handstand push-ups, they're suspect.
Hey, just cheat as much as you can, get away with it, right?
Are you gonna do the open?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see what comes out of it.
Yeah, I kind of like that it's like they're going back to the old format.
Yeah, me too.
So it's sweet. What about you? What are you guys moving?
Start of April. So
Oh, wow.
just started
Holy shit.
yeah, like that was the good thing. I was like, the last week of Oilers games, so I don't think I can. I don't think I can become an Oilers fan.
Why would you want them anyway?
I know. I am nervous for what's going to happen with the Leafs once it comes playoff time and they're not just feasting on this
Yeah.
division.
I said that yesterday after the game. I was like, I hope they run into a little bit of adversity this year.
Yeah, me too.
And it's not an easy cakewalk because this is just almost too easy right now.
It's not going to be when you get to those other teams.
Exactly.
Like the Vegas of the world. And that is how you warm up when you're short on time and you're dead. You just rush through those warm-ups.
Just do it.
Get that heart rate right up. We're going to
That's
go, once you're done your warm-up, guys, we're going to go 10 sweeps each side. So half step in front, sweep that front leg. Leg two.
I still don't need the kettlebell.
No need that kettlebell. Should be interesting too this year with a 3-week open too. See what that's
Yeah.
like.
Well, it's only 3?
Yeah?
I thought it was 5.
No, 3. So it's 3. It'll end at the end of March-ish, I guess it'd be, and then they have the quarterfinals a week after that. So you have 1 week in between, and then 2 weeks of quarterfinals.
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm interested to see how competitive the quarterfinals will be, just because of the whole pool won't be as big.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So is it? I'm gonna be honest with you here. I haven't really like did a lot of checking up on it or anything.
So the quarterfinals is top 10% in your continent. So if you're top 10% in, I think it's North America anyways, you do quarterfinals and it'd be a lot more.
Wow.
2 more. I think it should be 2 more workouts, but I imagine it'd be 2 more weekends of workouts, whether that's 3, 5, whatever.
Wow.
We're gonna go 10 scorpions. So laying on your belly, left leg to right side, right leg to left side. I imagine they didn't put things like, they didn't put like the rower, rings, wall balls in the first open portion.
Yeah.
I imagine that'll all come in the second portion when people have like more access to gyms and stuff like that. Like I think,
sure.
I think you'd be able to do it all the first part here. Maybe not bar muscle ups if bar muscle ups come out.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I have a little thing I want to put up in the garage. Like I split down the one from our last place.
Same thing in your back.
So I'm gonna do that. I put it up probably. That was debating putting it up for today, but I just didn't have the time.
Yeah. But like, how much of this stuff is new?
What?
How much of this stuff is new? Like, how much did you have at the other house?
We had the barbell. We had most of the weights.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know you had a barbell. Okay.
Yeah. That box is from the last place. So basically the rig, I guess, and the assault bike.
Yeah.
Are kind of 2 big ticket items. I guess.
Oh, yeah,
The chalk bucket,
right?
the crash pads.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do a world's greatest stretch. So lunge, elbow, turn, reach.
Do this in every day.
And
It's good for you.
It's the greatest stretch.
Yeah.
They don't call it that for nothing. I can't believe how expensive those crash pads are.
They're crazy.
Like for it's like it's just really strong padding.
Yeah.
It's,
I made some myself from like when we ripped up the floor here.
yeah.
I took the extra pieces of this stuff that we had.
Yeah.
With the carpet underlay.
Yeah.
And I did that, but it wasn't like it bounced too much.
It wasn't absorbent. Yeah. Yeah, it is nice with those ones, and when it drops, it just basically lands right where
It
it
just
is.
dies, which is great. So it's like in a workout where I couldn't have dropped it before.
Yeah.
Depending on if like I have the space in the workout.
Yeah. Well, even just the comfort of dropping when you're doing ollie too, right? Like Kevin,
Yeah, for sure.
Kevin was talking about yesterday. Like he's like I split jerk 245 in my base. He's like I was so nervous. Like
Yeah. Anything that's on touch and go, you're like, I don't think I'm gonna do that.
yeah, no chance, right?
I don't know if you saw the picture of the old place too, but we had like, it might have been three squares worth here.
Oh really? So much
it was-
tighter too, right?
Oh, it was brutal. And it's like the TV was right in front of it, so if you bail that at all, you're gone. And that TV is gone.
High risk fitness at Bryson Goodman's house.
Yeah. I've always had a high risk tolerance, but man, that puts it to a new level.
Yeah, like Cass's place too. It's like probably from here to that right behind the assault bike where you have the lift, and I'm like, Mrs. Cass, I'm like, oh no, don't
Yeah,
kick
you gotta make a decision real quick if you're bailing that or not. Because if you try to stand that thing up and it goes sideways.
Yeah, it's like she has like a pool table in front, shuffleboard to the right. This is great.
Yeah, whoa, Cass, which one do you want me to manually or?
Alright guys, strength boost today we got 10-minute EMOM. So if you're at a gym and you can, we're going to do some tech work. 1 bar muscle up every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. For Bryson here, we're going to go 3 bent over rows and 3 dips every minute on the minute. So setup wise, there's going to be a little bit different depending on what you guys got at your house. So you could do kettlebell bent over rows, you could do barbell bent over rows. I'll let Bryson choose whatever he wants to do. And then setting your dips up to make it difficult enough. So we're going to go over a couple of those little movement things and then we'll get after it. Alright, so if we're doing bent over rows, guys, biggest thing we want to focus on, especially with Bryson, is making sure that we are actually bent over. A lot of the times what ends up happening is we're in that 45-degree angle and we end up doing more upright rows than we are bent over rows. So biggest thing Bryson wants to focus on is creating that hip hinging. So he's trying to think about sending his butt back, and his torso should be very close to parallel with the floor. From there, he wants to think about pulling those elbows into his back pockets. So not high in his neck area or his rib cage. He wants to think about back pockets, squeezing back for those rows. When it comes to his dips, so Bryson's going to do them on his box. One of the ways he can make them a little bit easier, and we could set up for that initially, was putting his hands on it and feet go on the floor. So that's one option as well. If you wanted to demo that right there, so his butt comes out in front, he's going to lower himself down. Again, just like a squat, we want to see that shoulder go below that elbow for that full range of motion. So if that's your full range of motion, that's great. That's what we're going to work with. If that's too easy, one thing we could do is we could elevate those feet. So if he wants to elevate those feet, he can elevate them on something like that, like a box. He can put them on his weights over there in the corner, whatever works, a wall ball. It's just going to create that little bit more range of motion to make it slightly more difficult. And then the last thing he could probably do from there, like that's perfect for Bryson there, maybe even a little bit higher. But what he could do from there to make it a little bit more challenging is stack some weights on his quads there, on his monster quads, and make it just a little bit more challenging for that EMOM. Okay?
Eat the weights.
That's right. So we're gonna go three bent over rows, 3 dips every minute on that minute, and we're gonna start in 15 seconds, guys.
All right. Can I put a little music on? Or?
Yep. I'll play our own music over top, so very good.
Sweet. Okay. You mean the people don't want to hear country music?
And we lost our biggest country music coach, so I mean, now we're screwed.
That still hurts me. Okay. And do you have a timer? Or do you want me to put mine on?
Yeah, if you want to put a timer on, just so you know your time is.
Okay.
Oh, you're listening to radio too, eh? Old school, I love it.
Oh yeah. Well, 95.3, it's great. Shout out to Bo and Justin Morning. Okay, ready? Got a 10-minute countdown. 10 seconds. That would be way too long.
All right, guys, let's get started.
shit.
Alright guys, we're back with the metcon today. This is for Christy Barber's birthday wad. So again, Bryson's going to try and beat her in this one. We'll see how it goes. 4 rounds for time. We got 15 deadlifts, 9 pull-ups, 20 walking lunges, 9 pull-ups again, and 20 walking lunges. And 18 minutes or less. So Bryson's got a full setup here. He's able to do it all. So we're going to warm up those deadlifts first. Just like we did with the bent over rows, he's going to focus on that butt going backwards and hip hinging. So let's go 5 deadlifts to warm that up.
So you warm up with the workout weight on the
That's
bar.
right, yeah. Bryson only goes at one speed. It's 0 to straight up 100. It is recommended at home that you choose a lighter weight to start off with. The Bryson's not there. From there, we're going to go right into our pull-ups. So we're going to go 3 beat swings into 2 half pull-ups on that first round. Good. And then we're going to go into 6 walking lunges. So big thing with the walking lunges is just making sure we make that full hip extension standing up. So no creeper lunges. Make sure you're standing all the way up. You can go walking lunges, or you can just go back and forth if you don't have the room at your house as well too. That's fine. Then we're going to go back to those pull-ups again, guys. We're going to go 3 pull-ups this time. So actual full chin over bar pull-ups if we can. For at home, we can do bent over rows as well. That's fine. And then, guys, we're going to go back for a second round. So we're going to do 3, 5, and then 6 walking lunges. So 3, 5, 6, just so we have 2. And we're going to do it as fast as we can. So 3 deadlifts, 5 pull-ups, 6 walking lunges as fast as possible. 3, 2, 1, go.
So 5?
Yeah.
And
6? 6 walking lunges, yep. Good, take a little breather, and then we'll get started here in just a second. You don't need your timer, it'll be right on the old clock there for you. Technology, right?
That's how you know it's official too.
Yeah, it's going to go right on the interwebs.
Yeah, there's no me looking and be like, oh, I think it was like 20 seconds faster than I just looked
Like,
3
no.
seconds ago.
It's like, no, it actually showed you were still laying down and you had 10 more reps left.
Okay, DNF, it's fine. See you guys tomorrow.
Alright guys, so again, 4 rounds for time. We got 15 deadlifts, 9 pull-ups, 20 walking lunges, 9 pull-ups, 20 walking lunges. As fast as possible.
You guys ready to see me struggle here? Yeah.
Alright, you can fire up your tunes, and then we'll start the timer and get after it.
I just don't want everybody to hear me at home breathe. So.
Or yourself.
Yeah, I want to
Oh
forget
my
that.
god, that's what I sound like? Alright, buddy. 10 seconds.
lights go down.
The lights in here are blinding me, and I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow, babe, I know that I lived how I wanted to. The lights in here are blinding me, and I can't see clearly anymore. I have no fear how this will end. No, nothing scares me anymore. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow, babe, I know that I lived how I wanted to. If we never see tomorrow, babe, if we never make it through today, if we never see tomorrow, babe, I know that I lived how I wanted to.
3, 2, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so that makes me proud of that.
Good job, guys.
Turn those things down a bit. They won't be able to hear you yet.
Yeah. That's right.
That's a good song though.
You've done this before, haven't you?
That's right. Good job, guys. Hopefully you were able to beat Bryson. If not, hopefully you beat Christy. We're going to do a couple little cool down stretches before we call it a day. So first what we're going to do is a bit of a seated forward fold. So sitting on your butt, nice wide feet, and we're just going to fold as far as we can forward there. So Bryson's going to demo that in a second. He's got a barbell away and he's got some floor space to sit down. So just trying to relax those hamstrings and or your lower back. If you want to use like a little weight in front of you as well to keep that, allow you to go a little further forward, by all means you can do that. Did you make those or did you buy those?
I bought these. They're great though.
They're,
you have an uneven floor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's like, there's so many times at gyms that are like that too, right? Like,
yeah.
Especially bar facing burpees, like bar freaking rolling all over the place.
That's the main reason why I got
yeah,
it. Because the bar would
such
roll down into the rack. So is it going to like straight legs or wide?
Wide legs. Yep, and then lean as far forward. Yep, straight down the middle.
This is as far as I can go.
That's farther than me. I'm like, people always like sitting there like, are you stretching? Yeah, I'm stretching. That's as far as I can go. That's it.
Got my groin right now, especially into my knees here.
Yeah.
They are just on fire.
And then guys, you're gonna stay there with your legs. You're gonna reach as far as you can to your right. So you're right over your right leg, just like Bryson is there. He's got good one leg hamstring mobility though.
Yeah. Forget going down the middle. Not happening.
It's probably also those extremely long legs he has.
I've been told that I might hold the world record for longest legs.
Same thing other side, guys.
This is the hardest part.
Yeah, the cool down.
Oh man.
Barbara always gets mad at me when I do the cool down and I make him do the puppy dog right after he's done how you breathe. He's like, I can't breathe. Why am I doing this?
And I always say to try to be passive, forget it.
Yeah. everything about this is active. I can't relax.
Yeah. If I go passive, I will be flat face down on the floor.
It's like Chandra's like, you can't lift weights. It's like, Chandra, my heart rate's actually higher when I stretch.
Yeah. You guys never seen a gym.
Alright guys, then we're going to go into our all fours position, so hands and knees. And then we're going to go into that puppy dog initially, so reach those hands out in front.
Get in my sweat pool here.
And then we're going to walk those hands as far as we can to our left. So we're going to stretch out that lat position. If you want to exaggerate that stretch a little more, push your hips back towards the right, so the opposite direction. It should elongate that side a little bit. So open up that T-spine slightly, but also those lats, which will help as well. But don't worry, Bryson couldn't have got COVID because I was here to protect him in a safety environment there. Other side, guys.
COVID can't survive in this basement.
If you would have done it by yourself, maybe you would have got it, but the fact that there's a trainer here, you're one-on-one, you're safe.
I saw this hilarious thing on, did you watch Overdrive?
Yeah.
So they were talking the other day, they were like, you know the guy you see at the store who's got like, he's got a mask that's like yellow and he used to be blue. And then he's got a white beard, but around his mouth it's yellow. He's like, you wear a mask for one day, there's no way COVID's surviving in there. Just the greasiest guy. He's like, that guy doesn't even need a mask. He's vaccinated himself. He's self-vaccinated.
All right, guys. That is it. That is all. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming to Bryson's house virtually. And we'll see you all later.